Hey guys, so about 5 days ago now I put on my Instagram story, what would you like the next IGTV topic to be, and life won. So I thought I'd just hop on today because I've had a rough week with flare-ups, and even today I don't feel top dollar, but it's life. So I just kind of wanted to share like a few things with you. Obviously, the way I see life, like I don't have all the answers. I don't, we all make mistakes. Life is the toughest job any of us will ever take on, and every day is a learning curve, and we should, knowledge is power. We should be going out and trying to learn as much as we can, because it's like the only way we can grow and help ourselves as well as help other people. So for me, obviously my train was derailed quite badly, like obviously with health and everything else. And you get two choices in life. You can either allow things to beat you and like run you down into the ground, take your dreams away, take your aspirations away, or you can fight back and find a way to create life and create your own happiness. And I'm guilty of putting my happiness in other things and other people in the past, and just in recent months alone, through like self-development and really building that side of things up, I've realised that I'm the key to my own happiness, as you guys are. We are all responsible for our own dreams, our goals, our happiness, and how we create our life and how we make our life and how we see, like, the mindset that we sort of present to other people and the way we view our own lives. It's all down to us, and we can't point the blame at anybody else. It's not anybody else's responsibility, it's ours. And if we're unhappy, then we have to address that. Like, I spent so many years like suppressing awful feelings inside and just discarding them, really, not really checking in with myself, not really listening to my body or my thoughts and feelings. And it leads to unhappiness, and you feel unsatisfied. You lose track of your dreams, you lose track of your vision and your focus and your purpose. And you really, really do lose a lot of confidence and self-esteem. So I think like it's very, very important to practice self-development every day, just to remind yourself that you are worthy, you are worth your goals, you do have dreams, you do deserve life, and you need to live it. And don't allow any judgments or anything else tell you any differently. You have to be your own cheerleader, and we should all be out cheering everybody else on, because I think it's really, really important. There's so much negativity in life across the board, that why would you want to be negative and spreading that negativity? You should be, cheering people on, lifting people up. Because I know personally, like, my key to life is helping others. Like, that is what drives me, that is my focus. Everything that I do, from the content that I create, from the ventures that I take on, from the projects that I take on, my ultimate goal is to have others smile, is to have others feel delight and joy, happiness, because that is my oxygen, and that keeps me pumping, and the blood pumping through my veins, my heart going, and keeping me alive, really, because that's what I like run off. And I know it's probably a bit cliche to say, but it really is my life. And I think people can sometimes be quite judgmental and think, like, why, what are you doing this for? What are you doing that for? And it's not always easy to get up so early. It's not always easy not to be able to turn off till 11 o'clock because you're answering emails and messages and trying to keep on top of everything and running I don't know how many different projects in one day, and feeling like your computer with 100 tabs open with a to-do list that's never ending, and thinking, oh my gosh, I'm brain fried. But it, you know, it's worth everything to me. Like, I appreciate so much when people reach out to me and message me, that I want to make sure that I spend the time to reply properly, you know, create a message that is meaningful, that shows my gratitude and thanks, because I really am thankful. And I know people probably think, God, she says thank you so many times, but it's because it really means the world to me, and I can't say that enough, because I've had a low couple of days, but just like checking in and like speaking to you guys and reaching out to you guys, it lifts me up, and it pulls me out of that dark hole that like I hate. And when I feel like I'm sinking into it, oh my gosh, it scares the living daylights out of me, because it's not a place I want to be. I want to be thriving. I want to be spreading the positivity, spreading the kindness, like raising the vibrations, you know, because we can't control what's happened to us. It's awful, and a lot of times, you know, we're dealing with a lot of pain. It's very, very difficult to get through the day. We have to appreciate that everybody is going through their own problems, and don't be judgmental. Please don't be judgmental. Please be kind, because showing your kindness, showing your support can be a lifeline to so many. And it's so simple, it's free, and you know, it's just a bit of your time. It's nothing, but it can mean the world to someone. And just please, please, especially at this time of year when people are at the lowest, it's a hard time of year. I find this time of year so difficult. It's overwhelming, and just be there for your friends, just be there for your family, lift people up, check in with people. It takes 2 minutes. Yes, I can sometimes feel a bit brain fried, and I've got like this message to answer, that message to answer, and I'm thinking, oh my god, and I get a bit lost. But for me, this is what life is all about. I think for me, it's about people. I got into travelling. I love travelling, because when I got really, really poorly, well, at the start of when I was getting really, really poorly, I went to America for the first time properly, and I started speaking to people and listening to their stories, and I realised that I was playing the victim for a long time. I was stuck in this depressive mindset that, you know, I couldn't swim anymore, that what crime had I ever committed. I played by the rules, I worked hard, trained hard. Like, what was I being punished for? What was I doing? And it was just stupid. I kicked myself now, because it was what a waste of time. Like, such a waste of time. Whereas now, like, listening to people's stories and realising that everybody's got their own problems. Everyone's going through a journey, and a lot of the time they're on, the plan A hasn't worked out, the plan B hasn't worked out. They might be on plan H for all we know, but they haven't like given up. They're still fighting, they're still giving life a good shot. And I think that is the key, and that's what I took away from it, was that I wasn't the only one suffering. We're all suffering in different ways, and we have to make the best of it. We only get one shot. And I've had a few times this year when, and I don't want to get upset because I'm not going to get upset, but when I've had to call the ambulance out and I've been in so much pain, and I thought, this is it. I can't get out of pain. Nothing's working. They didn't know what to do with me. And hand on your heart, like this is the truth, like your life really does flash before your eyes. And I was thinking about all the things that I didn't do and I wanted to do. And then I thought about the times when I just wouldn't leave the house, and I thought, oh, I'm housebound, don't want to go out, whether it was because of symptoms or fear of judgment or whatever, or I was waiting for the perfect time when there isn't a perfect time, that now I just kind of want to jump at opportunities and help you guys jump at opportunities. I got into this travel business because traveling is a passion. I put it on hold because I didn't think I was worthy of it anymore. I didn't want to lose it because I'd lost so much due to my health that I couldn't bear to lose something else. And it's just stupid because I was just caging myself in. I wasn't leaving the house. There's a massive world out there. It's a beautiful world. It's got so much that we can learn from. And believe me, we learn so much from travelling. Like, I can't say how much you do learn because it's different cultures, different people. And I want to help people within my community start living, start experiencing, making memories, because I don't want you to reach the point that I did when I thought this was it. And I was thinking about all the things that I didn't do, all the memories that I didn't make because a friend had rung me up and I was having a bit of a bad day. So maybe I said, no, I'm not going to go out for coffee because I've got stomach ache. Well, I might not see that friend again for another 4 months. Why wouldn't I go and see them? And I think it really does make you question everything. And you've seen on my journey, as you know, you can follow my journey, like recently, you know, I've just been jumping at opportunities. Like when people have been inviting me out, I've not been in a club for years. I've not been out, but I've just been like, yeah, I'll do it. And sometimes I sit back and think, oh God, so if you, like, what have you got yourself into? Like, this isn't you. But then, like, on the other hand, I'm like, this is my time. Like, if I'm not, you know, I want to make memories, I want to make friends, I want to go out and experience the world, and I'm not going to just sit here and wait for the magic pill or wait for the sun to shine. Yeah, it's difficult. I think people think that being home-based, you have a lot of chill time, but believe you me, you start at 7 o'clock, you might get 15 minutes for lunch and then you're back on it, finish for like at 5 o'clock for about an hour, have a bit of a break, and then you're back on it till 11 o'clock at night. And it's like that every day. I wouldn't change it because I'm thriving off it. It's given me my life back. And please believe me when I say that you guys are my oxygen. When you give me messages, you give me kind words, you uplift me, you message me personally. Believe in me, like, I appreciate it so much that I'm willing, you know, I'll spend any amount of time replying to you guys, whether it's 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever, because I appreciate it so much. And you are what drives me. And yeah, I'm so thankful. But I just kind of wanted to come on and have like my take on life. Hopefully it's inspired you. Maybe I've just waffled, but thank you so much. And it's been a difficult time. I mean, I was only crying just about an hour ago, but that's life. And I didn't really want to do this video today, but I was like, no, I've got to do this. This is what it's all about, the ups and the downs. It's not all ups all the time. So yeah, I hope you found this useful and insightful. It's not perfect, it's a bit of a waffle, but that's me. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love, and have a really great week.